Thank you, Zayan. In calling for student leaders for 2024, students in Year 11 were asked to complete a letter of application to Mr Mills and were interviewed by a panel for their positions. Appointments to positions were based upon the application, interview, student record and participation at the college over their time, and for some roles, voting by the Year 11 cohort and staff. I present to you all the 2024 Year 12 leadership team. I first invite Miss Quinn forward, Head of Ministry, to present the badges for the students in the area of ministry. Our Ministry Prefect, Kalia Sigler. Ministry Prefect, Taya Surin. And the 2024 Ministry Captain is Hannah Ozaraga. Please congratulate the students in the area of ministry. I invite Mr Hall forward, Learning Area Coordinator for the Arts, to present the badges from the students in the area of arts. Arts Prefects are Paige Hodgkin, Maria Sabina Narvaez, Clarice Pobke, and the 2024 Arts Captain is Woo Jin Song. Congratulations, students from the area of arts. Mr Hall also presents students in the area of IT. So the IT Prefect is Kaylin Leonew. And our IT Captain for 2024, Arn Tu Lee. Thank you, Mr Hall. Ms Mewling will now come forward to present the badges in the area of sport. Sport Prefect is Ethan Fair. In his absence, James Martin. And Sports Captain for 2024 is Abby Richard-Scully. Mrs Griffiths will now come forward to present the badges to the cluster captains. The three cluster captains for Macaulay for 2024, Caitlin Crawford, Ava Dont, Tara O'Callaghan. Please congratulate the students from Macaulay. The 2024 Siena Cluster Captains, Bailey Lucan, Gemma Melvin, and Jasper O'Malley. Congratulations, students from Siena. And Xavier Cluster Captains for 2024, Maddie Doulis, Emma Morabito, and Damien Owie. Congratulations to students from Xavier. I now invite Mr. Shirilli and Mr. Mills forward to present the badges for the Student Executive Team for 2024. The Deputy Head Girl for 2024 is Matilda Faulkner. And the Deputy Head Boy for 2024, Elijah Munamale. The 2024 Head Girl is Hannah Toe. And the Head Boy for 2024 is Liam Carberry. I'd like to congratulate all of our elective leaders for 2024 and we wish you well in your endeavours. And I'll now hand over to Hannah and Liam, who will chair the remainder of today's assembly.
Thank you, Mr. Waddell. Good morning, Mr. Mills, Ms. Bowman, staff, students, our guardians, parents and friends watching this assembly online, and particularly our Year 12 students. Welcome to this farewell assembly for the class of 2023. At Ursula Frayne Catholic College, excellence, compassion and justice are three of our core values. In the first part of this assembly, we will be recognizing those students that have achieved academic success, given of themselves to the college and wider community, and strive for their personal best.
We begin by acknowledging those students who have excelled in the area of language. Please welcome forward Ms. Stanker and Mrs. Stanker to present awards to the Year 12 Japanese students who participated in the assessment of language competence.
Proficiency in other languages is a skill that can be a competitive advantage that sets you apart when you enter the professional world. All of the following students have been studying Japanese since Year 7 and this year undertook the assessment of languages competence that recognises their Japanese language abilities in listening and reading at a national level. I will now call up the Year 12 ALC Japanese winners who have achieved a credit or higher in both listening and reading. Please hold your applause till the end. Zayn Ampatuan, who received a credit in listening and a distinction in reading. Thea Proti, who received a credit in listening and a distinction in reading. Tegan Wilkinson, who received a credit in listening and a high distinction in reading. Warawan Wawutanan, who received a distinction in listening and a high distinction in reading. Nzali Elvid, who received a high distinction in both listening and reading. Could you please help me in congratulating the Year 12 ALC.
Thank you to Ms. Stanker and Mrs. Stanker, and well done to those students who have excelled in the area of Japanese. Each year, this college participates in the Australian Mathematics Competition. Please welcome Mrs. Ellis, Learning Area Coordinator of Mathematics, who will announce the awards of high achievers in Year 12.
Thank you, Hannah. Thank you. When people ask me about what teaching area I work in, they make a face. They give me all sorts of strange responses. Maths? Why on earth would anyone ever want to study or teach maths? Their response, however, does not discourage me. For some students, maths was easy, but as they progressed through high school, it became a challenge. However, there are those students who have embraced the challenge, enjoyed the journey along the way. The benefits and opportunities of embracing maths far outweigh the difficulties in the process. First run in 1978, the Australian Maths competition is Australia's longest running, largest and most well-known maths competition for schools. Like all competitions, the AMC contains unique problems designed each year to challenge, to extend all students' problem-solving skills, a skill for life. 145 students at Ursula Frame participated this year during Term 3. Today, it is my absolute pleasure to be able to recognise a particular group of students, our Year 12 Mathematics Specialist students, who have generally been involved in this competition since Year 7. I would like to invite these students to come forward so we can acknowledge their dedication and commitment. It is seriously difficult to be at school for a 7:30 a.m. class Monday morning. True, Marcus? And after school Thursday until 4 or sometimes 5 or sometimes later. Please hold your applause until the end. Can I please ask Augusto, Dutch, Connor, Marcus, Jefferson, Matthew, Josephine and Sean. I want you all to know how very proud we are of these students, for their dedication, for the development of their impressive math skills, inspired most of all by their dedicated, passionate Year 12 teachers. Yes, they've had great teachers all the way through who have been passionate, but Year 12 is a super difficult year, and we would just like to thank on your behalf Miss Anthony, Mr Waddell and Mr Rowe for supporting you through your difficult journey this year, without whom you would not be the student you are today. So a massive round of applause for the teachers.